Oh God! Okay, take it handy, take it handy. There's the guards. Round your left. Now, can I let them catch up to you now? And now, here they are. Nigel O'Brien leading around the corner. Away they go off. Likely winner Nigel O'Brien here in the front. Seamus Christie, John Todd sitting in the bunch. John Todd likely first vet. Seamus Christie from the ESB. John Todd from Cadbury's. Ronan Mulvaney from PMPA just behind the leaders. Jim Ockney just behind the leaders too. But Nigel O'Brien certainly has signified intent, gone away early on. Okay, go. Moving down along Donnybrook Road now, Nigel O'Brien cut out a lead of about 30 yards immediately. After about 400 yards, Nigel O'Brien about 40 yards clear. Okay, move over towards that inside now. Yeah. Well, certainly Nigel O'Brien has seemed to have made a big effort to get away here. Christy Crowley starting to move through from the main body of the pack up to the leading group. Chasing group. Ronan Mulvaney, Seamus Christie, Jim Ockney, Christy Crowley, Sean Manley. ESB have two up there in the chasing group. ESB seems to be making a big effort here. Go on, yeah. Stephen Canfick, the ESB gone through. Larry Callahan, Dublin Corporation. Mick Harlan, VEC gone through. Jerry Martin, Aer Lingus. Liam Keane, Dublin County Council. Terry Swords from the Ordnance Survey. Yeah. That's the leading group there now. Chasing group. Seamus Christie leading the chase of Nigel O'Brien. Jim Ockney sticking close in there. Ronan Mulvaney, Brendan O'Connor, Christy Crowley, John Todd, Sean Manley. About 40 yards to the leader now. Nigel O'Brien coming up the hill now at Beaver Row. Nigel moving away from the group. Being chased hard now by the group. About 6 people together chasing Nigel. Very strongly built runner, Nigel. I think the hills today will really suit Nigel. He likes a strong runner, likes the hills. Right up the corner. Right up the corner, yeah. There's Mick. Get up there, Burke. Just come to 1 mile now. Nigel O'Brien gone by. Seamus Christie from the ESB leading the chasing group. Jim Ockney lying in third. Mile heading up towards Clonskea. Nigel O'Brien, Dublin County Council leading the RTE race and looking very, very good. Chasing group now led by Seamus Christie from the ESB, Christy Crowley, Dublin Prisons, Jim Ockney from Dublin Telecom Arden. Up they go, up towards Clonskea now. Chasing group now moving through. Paddy Riley, Telecom Arden. Stephen Canfick, ESB. Ken Gorman, Larry Callahan, Dublin Corporation. Martin O'Hanlon, VEC. Liam O'Reen, Telecom Éireann gone through. John Whelan of Arnott's. Liam O'Kane from Dublin County Council. Terry Swords, Ordnance Survey gone through. Tommy Foley, CIE. Pull away slowly. Boys moving up. Heading up the hill towards Clonskee now. The boys all been through. Try and drop back a small bit. No woman yet, Butch. Can we just try and pick up the first woman? Yeah, just drop back a bit. Look a bit. And there's Ailey Smith there. Cheer. Ailey Smith now, the first woman in the race, heading up towards Clonskee. Looking very strong. Ailey's getting back after having a couple of injuries now. And Desi Adams, VEC there. Goodbye, Desi. Great to see Ailey's back running again after all her problems. Okay, now you can go forward. Moving by the main field, Tommy Foley, Dennis good photograph, a good shot of Tommy Jordan there, one of the famous Jordan family, 6 or 7 of them run. Terry Swords, Ordnance Survey, goodbye Terry. Frank Gill, Dublin Fire Brigade. Larry Lynch, Aer Lingus. Liam Kane, Dublin County Council. Jerry Martin, Aer Lingus. John R, Dublin Bus. Liam O'Reen, Telecom Éireann. John Whelan of Arnott's. Stephen Kennefick, ESB, looking under a bit of pressure. Ken Gorman, Dublin Corporation. Larry Callahan, Dublin Corporation. Paul Tester on Post. Frank Connaughton, Aer Lingus. Bobby Fitzroy, Dublin Corporation. Mick Carolan, VEC. Now Paddy Riley. Seamus Gorrigley. Moving up towards the leaders again. Okay, keep going, keep going. Great battle going on for the Vets prize there between Brendan O'Connor and John Todd. Number 433 and number 393. The two leading vets still in the first 10, both of them having a great battle here for the Vets prize. Yeah. And now we have Seamus Christie and Christy Crowley. Seamus from DSB coming back to his best form again, and Christy Crowley looking good too. Heading up now for Knockrobow. Tough part of the race this. They've pulled away 20-30 yards from the chasing group, and a time for 2 mile, 10:07 for the chasing group, which will put Nigel O'Brien just under 10 minutes for 2 miles. And definitely it has to be said of Nigel O'Brien today that he's made every post a winning post, because it certainly looks at this stage that barring a major accident he's not going to be caught. He's looking very, very strong. Good shot of Nigel there running up towards Goatstown. Must be 100 to 120 yards clear of the chasing group now. You want to drop back again, Butch? Okay, coming up now to Goatstown, just 2.5 miles, halfway through the race. Nigel O'Brien has pulled well away now, about 120 yards clear of the chasers. Two chasers are Seamus Christie and Christy Crowley. And then about 30 to 40 yards clear of another chasing group led by Sean Manley from the ESB. So that's Seamus Christie and Sean Manley both in the leading 3, 4, and that'll make ESB, give it to ESB a very strong hand here this morning. Just coming up to Goatstown, Seamus Christie and Christy Crowley. Going around the corner, heading up for Knockrabo. Sean Manley lying in fourth, coming back to his best form, Sean. And now the vets there. Brendan O'Connor, small advantage on John Todd. Jim Ockney, John Todd. Moving through. Ronan Mulvaney from PMPA. And this is approximately the halfway mark, 2.5 miles. Small hill and then it's all downhill to the finish. Jimmy Hayden from the Air Corps, finding the hill a bit tough today, Jim. And Paddy Riley from Telecom Arden. Yeah, Derek O'Brien. Yeah. Mick Carolan coming up, John Whelan. Yeah, Ken Gorman. Frank Connaughton, Paul Tester, Larry Callahan and Stephen Kenovic. Liam Kane, Larry Lynch, Tommy Jordan, Jerry Martin, Terry Swords, Frank Gill, Martin O'Hanlon, Seamus Bourne, okay, all right? You won't anyway. Heading up the hill towards Knockrabo. What's that last name? No, heading up towards Knockrabo, Larry Callahan, Paul Tester, Frank Connaughton, Liam O'Reen, Ken Gorman. This is the high point of the race now. It's downhill all the way from here. I'm sure the lads will be glad of the downhill run, having worked so hard. Just coming to 3 mile there now. Now it's all about who can run fast downhill. Jimmy Hayden. John, don't run him down, for God's sake. John is endeavouring to take the shortcut. Great battle going on for fourth there. Sean Manley and Jim Orkney. And a great battle going on for second and third here too. Now Christy Crowley and Seamus Christie just coming down Foster's Avenue. Great battle going on here for second and third place. Number 50, Christy Crowley. Number 118, Seamus Christie. Come on, Jim, you can get them. Great run by Jim Orkney now, chasing hard, having pulled away from Sean Manley and chasing hard after second and third place. Here we are, the leader now, coming up. And here we have the leader, Nigel O'Brien from Dublin County Council, just coming down to the bottom of Foster's Avenue, about a mile and a quarter to go. Leader gone round at Foster's Avenue, and now the race for second and third coming down. Great battle going on between Seamus Christie and Christy Crowley. Still locked together, not a yard between them. And fourth place, Jim Orkney, coming around the corner now. Yeah. Jim Orkney and Sean Manley back up at Jim Orkney. Brendan O'Connor chasing still. And now, just inside the last mile now, Nigel O'Brien, Dublin County Council, heading down towards the finish. Looking very strong. Certainly has looked very strong all the way today. Looked very, very good. Right from the very start, made the intention clear. He was going to go out and cut it out, and anyone wanted to stay with him was going to have to run hard up the hill. But Nigel certainly is a very strong hill runner, and he pulled away today and looked very, very good. And going back now to the second and third, Christy, still a great battle going on here between Christy Crowley and Seamus Christie. They've been together for about 2 miles now, and neither one yielding an inch. Everyone hanging on. And behind them again, Sean Manley, Jim Orkney and Brendan O'Connor having a great battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. Seamus Christie for second, Christy Crowley for third. Where's your money on it? Man at the finish. Yeah. And now just about a half mile to go. Just heading down from UCD towards the finish line. Nigel looking very, very good. I think this will be the first race Nigel has won the BHA for a while. Had a great battle with Pat Collins in the corporation race in April, and Pat just proved a little bit strong for him just at the end. But certainly Nigel today has looked a class above the rest of them here, because he's pulled himself away right from the very start and made it pay all the way, and very strong on the hill, and people just didn't want to know about him when he started climbing the hill. And certainly doesn't look under any pressure there, looks very, very comfortable. He's 100 yards clear. Christy Crowley making a bid now in second place to try and take second place, but Seamus Christie hanging on closely. So it looks like that this will be the finishing order. Nigel O'Brien. Go number one. Yeah. We're not going to make it. Are we going to make it? There's a green light now, we might. Go. Just heading down, less than about quarter of a mile to go now, Nigel O'Brien, to the finish of the RTE race. Nigel looking extremely good. And behind, Christy Crowley making a big effort to take second place. But he'll have to get rid of Seamus Christie, because Seamus, if it comes to a sprint, I think Seamus will have the speed for Christie in the sprint finish. But we have to wait and see about that.
And Nigel O'Brien went on to win the RTE 1991 road race in fine style.
Seamus Christie coming in for second now. Great. Yeah. Christy Crowley third. Sean Manley fourth. 072. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, lad. Keep your place down. Hold on to your place, lad. Hold on to your place. Hold on, lad. Hold on to your place.
Coming in to finish 27 minutes, Jimmy Hayden. Ronnie Fitzroy. Seamus Corrigley. Paddy Riley. John Whelan. Bailey Gibson, Alfred. Mick Carolan coming in. Paul Tester on post. Larry Callahan. Liam O'Reen. Frank Connaughton. Liam Kane. Larry Lynch. Tommy Jordan. Great run by Tommy, moved through, all the way through. Stephen Kenefick. John R. Jerry Martin. Terry Swords. Frank Gill. Okay. Just coming up to 28:49 now. Running through. Martin O'Hanlon. Amos Bourne from Dublin Bus. Right through. Tony Long from Unpost coming up to finish. Stephen Lynch from the Arden Survey. Arden Survey have forward in there, should be well into the team. Tommy Foley, Dublin Bus. Great finish here between Unpost and Telecom. Through. Birds. First Lady Ailey Smith coming through, 30 minutes dead. All the boys, tough day today, very warm. John Smith. Second Lady, Frances Murphy. Desi Adams. Declan Walsh. Well done, Declan. Kevin Grogan, by Declan. Eddie Gaffney, Paddy Anderson. George Harrison, Dublin Fire Brigade. And Ross, IBM, well represented. Bye Ross. Third girl, Evelyn McNellis, Dublin Primary Teachers. Well done, Evelyn. And Mickey Brown, Dublin Corporation. Well done, Mickey. Great improvement. Willie Whitehead. Cadbury's coming through. Paddy McGrath. Fourth lady. And the fifth lady gone through. All moving well still. Margaret McCreary. Joe Scully. Paddy Jordan. Bobby Doyle. Anne Sweeney. Main field coming through now. Frank Starr. Mary Whelan. Gay Murray. Just moving through very well. Right through. John McGuinness. Cyril Smith, both looking very psychedelic. Tough five, I'll tell you that much. You don't get much tougher. Still moving through now, 34, just coming up to 35 minutes. Lots of new faces, lots of old faces, and lots of new old faces. Piro Club. Well. IIRS. John O'Brien, Dublin Gardaí. Still streaming through, 35.5 minutes. Tommy Lynham, over 60. I hope I can run 5 mile in 35 minutes when I'm 60. Very strongly. Still moving through. It's coming up to 36 minutes now. Business. Yes. Still streaming in, 36-19 now. Yeah. Tommy? No, I didn't see him down through. That lad Greeley was way up. He's about 8 or 9. Fifth, was he? Jesus, a great run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Goodbye, Ronnie. Great run. Yeah, great run. Great run. Really, yeah. Ah, he's coming along. God, he'll be good. Stick with it. He has it. Tell him. He has it. Stick with it. Tony Glynn and Jim Sargent, Dublin Fire Brigade. Good man, Jim. Right through. Hmm? Oh, yes. 99 for presentation, anyway. Goodbye, Mike. And Tony Glynn, Irish event. Goodbye, Tony. Goodbye, Tony. And John McManus. Goodbye, John. Good girl. Okay, Stephen. Yeah. Johnny Price. I'll run John, one of the old stock. No love lost there between the two of them. Right through. No number, yeah, yeah. Des. No number. No number. Switch them. Switch. Well, that happens. You usually try and pull them out before they hit the shoot, like, you know. And now here we come. Oh, goodbye, Nick. Let's goodbye, Nick Corrish, one of the stalwarts. Always there, Nick. And Frank, goodbye, Frank, right through. Good girl, lovely. Is she wearing an IBM top? Hang on a second, Ross. How are we going to identify her that she's from IBM? Like, will we? She, she looks American. Grand. Well, a few problems, but like, you know, I'm back running. I'm on 5 on Thursday night now, and that was the first 5 I got for a while. Like, you know. Yeah, it's pretty thin. My knee has twice in the last 9 months flared up and swollen up. it seems to settle down again now. Like, try and push it, I'm in trouble. So they're telling me, I was disgusted. Like, I got back, I was really had notions of getting back down around maybe 5.5 miles again, you know? Is that your girl? Is he? Very smart. And the girl can't touch him, so that's great. Puff John. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you joke. Yeah, I saw you in it. I just said, God's sake, you know. Fair play to you. 32, what was it? 35. All right. Yeah, yeah.
I was doing a 7-minute miles and hit the first one in 6:10.
And that's,
It was
and
feeling
listen,
grand.
you know yourself, Joe, that's no easy course.
No,
You
no.
know what it is, like.
Right down my hill, man. You know.
Live it, look for it. Yeah, yeah. Sweeping, yeah? Couldn't be many left now at this stage. Okay. Watch the course! Pretty annoying that, like, you know, people, you know, because, okay, you're finished, but, like, you're not going to walk in front of people who are coming up. Ah, yeah, very common.
Good one.
Yeah, it's decent enough with it. It's a bitch of a car. Try and get rid of that ghost downhill.
Not at all, that's the essence of the race.
It was planned. This is lovely stuff. Just keep on. You finish it.
Yeah, you should reverse it. Run to the... 20 seconds. There's a time today now. It's not hard. I don't think it's 22, 27, 15 is telecom. 35.
27.
Well, it is. Of course, it's 20 seconds of difference.
Yeah.
That's telecom. It's completely flat compared to the line.
Near the course, please. Near the course. Just to tell everyone about that.
He died at the 2 months.
Great stuff, man. 288 now.
See the course, lads!
Hello.
We won't know till we get
Any PBs? Oh, for this course though. I mean, for this course.
Ridiculous time to draw and do it.
Get a card off the man there in the cloud there.
Go across, do a bit over there, yeah? You go now, Rob? Yeah.
Yeah.
45, 31.
Go, Marion.
Tommy.
No better.
Clear the course, lads! Well done, now. Keep it going up there.
Well done, Terry!
Keep it going, girls.
Take it easy. You're walking nice and easy up the shoe.
Come on, you ladies. Let's do one down after that. Come on.
Coming down the hill. But she's struggling now. She's really going slow.
Billy,
Right through.
all the way through. Keep on moving on through, past the camera.
Where's the goal, lad? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's the second last Philip. There's a woman after.
Well done, John.
Walker, where are you on?
Yeah, you're dead right, John.
Look at it, right there. Well done.
Under the gantry.
Well done, well done. Well done. Don't worry, don't worry about it. Somebody has to be. That's great, this is like definitely. No. That's it.
I think he said photo.